Hi, Taurus. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot and Cartomancy. Welcome. I'm here to do your March 2025 video. I have it all laid out, and the table seems a little bit wobbly, my little stand here. Anyhow, as you can see, I have a little microphone here. My son has set me up with some new gadgets, a webcam and a microphone, and he said it's going to improve my video experience. So I'm giving it a whirl, you know. One thing about it is I think that you can hear the volume pretty good now as before when I didn't have a microphone. I don't know, something's going on with my volume. But anyhow, let's get into it here. So what jumped out? We have a few things that jumped out for you. And this is the Druidcraft Tarot. And in here you have the Chariot and the Lady. The Chariot is about making a decision, and it's also about being victorious after working hard at something, really putting yourself into it. And so that's why it could be hard to leave it or make a choice at this time. But anyway, you feel pulled in two directions, and so you're wanting to have a new beginning here. The lady or the empress is about birth, about new beginnings, about nurturing something to its full potential. So you're really wanting to go toward new beginnings here. This also could have a mother influence too for you, something about being a mother, about your mother, that nurturing experience. You also have in the Morgan Greer Tarot the Eight of Swords and the Four of Cups. So it feels like something is elusive to you in some way, while you want to move in this direction now, you want to choose, make your choice and take over the reins here, steer this. But it feels elusive to you somehow, or you keep getting offers of things that aren't quite what you're looking for, and you're feeling trapped in some way. Could be emotionally, and it could very strongly be emotionally because, excuse me, um, or what you say to yourself, because this you're not really trapped here. You just feel that you are, or you think that you are. If you were to leave this situation, you kind of give the excuse maybe that's I will never get it, there's no point, kind of thing. So however, you also have the Ten of Diamonds. This could be to do with money, a situation to be successful, have more money. The Ten of Diamonds is a very good card because it's completion in a financial situation. So, perhaps this is what you're wanting to get out of, get away from, um, and start something new, because it is a 10, right? So it's about completing something and beginning the new. And I think it's also saying that there's a very great potential that you could be successful at one of these things. Maybe that other thing will come along later, but one of these things you could be very successful at, and could help you a lot and get you to the same goal. Okay, so in the body of the tarot, I feel like there's a possibility that there was a relationship, family, work, or personal. And there's possibly someone that wasn't sharing, wasn't like it feels like someone was holding back. Okay. And so you or they, both of you perhaps, decide that it's time to move on to a new beginning. This Ace of Wands, you're really looking for growth in your work life, in your relationships, you want to grow and you feel like something is dead over here and you want to go to where things are thriving, growing, nurturing, like I said. So you want to, and so in the world, we're ready. We feel like we've completed a chapter. We're ready to begin something new, feeling a calling in some way. And here with the Ace of Wands, it's with the sun above it too. It's again projecting that this could be a really positive thing for you. This will light up your life in some way. You will really enjoy it. So in the Prince of Cups, off he goes, off you go. The princes are on the move. They are taking action on what they're wanting in their life at this time, feeling very passionate. There could be, you might be wanting to talk to someone on an emotional level, um, but being fair and gentle. Like the Knight of Cups isn't pushy; it's from the heart with the Justice card. So this could be also, you want fairness. You want someone to be objective about the whole thing, and you want to be too. Like that's your approach. And so you may be in a legal situation with this person. You could be changing dynamics with. And so just wanting, you're coming from an emotional place, and or you're dealing with the Prince of Cups. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But you're just wanting to be fair and objective, and to the truth too. Justice has to do with the truth about being honest in a situation. So this is what you're working towards, you're moving towards, or that's the person you're dealing with. And if that's the person you're dealing with, it should be very easy to negotiate with this person. They're willing to compromise. They're willing to, they don't want to cause a lot of negative waves. They're not a negative energy. Here in the present, you have the Star and the Page of Pentacles. So the Star is about healing, right? It's about putting faith and trust in the future or in something, in a relationship, when we don't have any guarantees it'll turn out the way we want. And so we're trying to get rid of any negative in our lives, get rid of what's not working in our lives. And so there's room for something new. And in the Page of Pentacles is usually about the apprentice. It could be a message as well about a opportunity to make money or be secure in some way. But the Page of Pentacles is also, I kind of see as the apprentice, learning something new. And also just the very act of cleansing yourself, of making these big changes for a better you, a better, to take care of you kind of thing. You got to clear yourself before you can accept other things in your life in a way, but you're definitely ready for new, again, ready for new. And the Page, maybe you have never done this before. Maybe you've always been taking care of people, or maybe you've always accepted the status quo, or I'm not sure. So there's something big changing in you, especially with all these major arcana, the Chariot, the Empress, now the Star. So, and the World here, and Justice, there's a lot of big changes happening in your life, affecting your picture, what you see you want happening in your life. And that picture changes over time, and you have a new picture right now that you want to move toward. And then you have the Fool. I'm going to introduce the Fool first, because here is the new beginning. You're at a point, whether after you do some healing, take some time, like I said, dump anything that's toxic or not working or not good for you in your life. And then the Fool, then you're ready to take the risk. You feel confident to take the risk. You you realize you don't need as much as you thought you did to move forward. But in the Seven of Cups, there's so many options, so many things you want to do at the same time, and all of them are very real and possible, but it's hard for you to choose. There's a bit of an elusive feeling here again. I don't think you quite fully believe in yourself, Taurus. I think that you're moving in that direction, you're willing to go forward, but you're not completely convinced that it's going to work or you're going to be successful. But there is this cup here beside him on and all this green around, eh? All this green around. So going through healing at the same time. But, focused on all these things you want. Meanwhile, there's a cup here already starting. And you should be thinking about what you got and what you can do with it is what I see. All right. So the Fool then begins. The Princess of Cups and the Five of Swords. So I kind of feel like this is an emotional message. And it comes from the heart, again, like I said, feeling passionate about something. However, someone may not like it. They may not like your new plan, your new choice. And it may not be who you're thinking it is. I feel like this person hides their real emotions. Anyhow, you're going to, and I don't think it's going to be well received. They're not going to like it. They could walk away. They could think, oh, you only think of yourself, or whatever they're thinking doesn't matter. And it's only because you're doing something for you right now. I think you do a lot of taking care of others and do things the way they want, pick the movie they want to watch, you know, and at this point you don't want to sacrifice any of yourself anymore. You're like, no, I'm gonna watch the movie. I'm watching this so we can watch your movie after. You know what I mean? You're going to take some things for yourself for a change, is what I feel. So here in the future, it shows you walking away from a situation that usually is missing emotion in some way. The water going around here is emotion, but the cups are not in the water. The water are not in the cups. So there's missing emotion or missing something here. It looks on the surface like there's a lot of good things there, but when you think about it, and so this could be with the King of Swords. The King of Swords could be an air sign in your life, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And there's something about this relationship that is sometimes the sword people, the king and queen, can come off a little cold or matter of fact. um Maybe not being sensitive enough with you, I don't know, something like that, and you're just not liking it anymore. You know what, I don't like this, I don't like to talk like this, and so you're changing your mind in this way. And then there is the Ten of Pentacles with the King of Rods, so another 10. And it's similar to the 10 you have over here, 10 of Diamonds. 10 of Pentacles shows success. It shows success maybe in a work or creative situation. Could be with the King of Rods, which could be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Doesn't have to be. This could be your energy too. The King of Rods knows what to do, when to do it, with what, with who, is very well trained in work and creative, knowing how to grow something, basically. So, in the 10 of Pentacles, it's because you're bored in some way. This You're not evolving. You're not getting the endorphins going from whatever you're in now, and you've been in it long enough. I think that you've realized that you haven't been happy for a little while, maybe 3 years, something like that. And so you've been thinking about this for quite some time. And so this king is ready to take on something new. He's successful, has feels he's achieved as what he set out to achieve, building a family, building a home. He's got all that. Now he wants something else, something for him, something creative. And then you have the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So the Eight of Wands is, action energy. You're on the move. You're networking. You're sending out resumes. You're talking to companies. You're really putting a lot of time and effort into where you want to go, what you want to do. And with the Knight of Swords is very quick energy too. You could be traveling with this Eight of Wands as well, but also it's taking action on all these wands here. You got all these wands, you got experience, you got knowledge, you got ingenuity, and you're creative, you got all these things going for you. And so you have all these wands here that you're ready to put into flight, and you're not sure, maybe not sure, where they'll land or how they will land, but you're going to put them out there all the same. So something is going to happen, they're going to land, right? And so that Knight of Swords is ready to take action. The Knight of Swords is really smart, very quick witted, very, along with the Eight of Wands, it's a very good combination because it's having the experience and the knowledge and the creativity. And then the Knight of Wands is a strategic plan moving forward, communicating a lot, a lot of communication, and figuring out, I think, some ins and outs of something, what you're wanting to move forward to. There's at least a huge bolt in communication itself, whether you're going there in person, emailing things out, texting, messaging, whatever. I feel like your communication's really going to increase, and it's about what you want to do, what you want to take action on in your life. There also could be offers coming back to you. I think that they're always reciprocated, these arrows, usually. So in your cartomancy, you have the Nine of Clubs, the Eight of Spades, and the Five of Diamonds. So it's so interesting because of what's going on here. It's highly suggesting a work relationship, and it's also suggesting a personal relationship of some sort is changing here in your life. Here it's talking about work site. So this is at the workplace. And there's a conversation where you may not agree, or you may feel like you have to speak up for yourself, um, to make things clear. I feel like, we're going to clear things up right now, and you're going to be honest and want answers, or are answering something, but this is going to come out to a good result. You're going to gain financially, probably, in this situation. This could be why you're arguing. You may be trying to get a raise, think you're worth more, something's happening, and I feel like you're fighting for yourself here to gain in some way, because I think you're worth it. I think you put the time and the energy and the knowledge and everything, um, and you're worth it. I think you're a hard worker, Taurus. You're a hard worker. So in your Lenormand, which is new this month, you have the Anchor, the Birds, communication. And what's this again? This is like the child or the young boy, young kid. So the first one, the anchor, it says it brings comfort to those with sorrow. It is a warning to take care today and tomorrow. So to those with sorrow. So take care today and tomorrow. So I think you've may been going through some sort of difficult time, not happy time, but things are going to change. There's a change in the wind, along with the birds, which are communication. And also returning to the nest, but the birds talk a lot, fly out, talk to other birds, come back to the nest. And so something is being relayed here, okay? Um, and it says, whatever problems are happening in your life, trouble hasn't far to go. So these are short term troubles. And it says this card is assigned to those who are good and mild, then are treasured by friends as a mother holds her child. So, yeah, it's a nurturing card. So this could be to do with your kids or your parents, this relationship, whatever the problems or maybe them not accepting, have a difficult time that you're making changes in your life for yourself. And but it's that just still love them, take care of them, be a kind person. You don't have to uh it doesn't have to be a bad situation, you know what I mean? So this is someone you cared about, or still care about, and you don't want to be unkind. I think you just want to be fair. Wow, that's so interesting. And I think this is kind of why you're pulled in two directions, because you don't want to hurt somebody, but yet you want something new for yourself. You're not happy the way you are, and you would like to move forward with your life, your plans, what you want. And like I said, it may not be well received, but I think they're going to come around. They're going to come around eventually and realize that you have a right to be happy, do things that you want as well. Um, yeah. So I think it's going to work itself out. This really ends positively. Like there's a lot, a happy ending kind of thing. And with that, whatever the work situation, which some of it could be, some of it could be about relationship. I think you're standing up for yourself here because you feel like, you know, you deserve something out of this. You put time, you put just as much in, sort of thing. Okay. So you'll have to let me know, Taurus. Very, very interesting. This month, March, is, of course, the beginning of the zodiac calendar. It's also the Eastern door on the medicine wheel, which represents spring and children and birth. And so a lot of new beginnings, right? We're going to start seeing plants coming back, and things coming to life again, things that nourish us, that keep us alive every year. Um, so yeah, it's Pisces, Aries, energy, and water and fire energy, right? It's a really good balance in a lot of ways. And in ourselves, we're going from our feet, which is Pisces, to our head, which is Aries. And so we're getting our head on our shoulders, and we're making sense. You're in your right energy to know, your mind's clear. Let's say that, okay, in Aries time, in the Eastern medical, because it's where the sun is. The sun is rising, right? And so things are becoming clearer to you, I think, where you may have been trapped at some point feeling guilty or responsible or something for some situation, which you're not any more guilty or responsible than anybody else. So, okay. Well, let me know, Taurus. It's going to be very interesting. Um, I want to say happy St. Patty's Day and have a nice vacation if you're going away this month. Take care now. Bye.